Hi, everybody. I hope you had a good day today. Our story today is about a new person that we haven't talked about yet. And he had a name. I bet you've never met somebody with this name. I know I never have. It's Elijah. I've heard the name often, but it's in the Bible a lot. But I've never actually met somebody with that name. But this is why he was a very important person in the Bible. It goes like this story. One of many stories about him that's here. Wise King Solomon ruled God's people for many years. He followed God's laws, and God blessed Solomon in many ways. Solomon even built a temple for God, so the people in his kingdom would have a place to worship God. But after Solomon was no longer king, other kings came into power, and many of these kings didn't even believe in God, and they didn't follow his laws. Remember, Solomon was wise, and these people were not wise. To be wise is to know right from wrong and to do right. And some of these people either didn't know right from wrong, which is not wise, and what's even worse is when some of them did know right from wrong and didn't do it. That's just not just unwise, that's downright stupid, because it always ends up messing things up in the long run. And so, instead of worshiping God, they worshiped statues made of wood or stone. Then they told other people to do the same thing. Here's one of those kings pictured, and he's looking at a statue and thinking that, this beautiful statue is God, or represents a God other than that. And they thought there must be lots of different gods. There's a god of the ocean, and a god of the air, and a god of the harvest, and then a god of the moon, and another of the sun. Well, there really is only one God. The others are kind of imagination. And so, God, the real God, when he saw this was going on, he was not at all happy about it. One of the kings who did not worship God was named Ahab. King Ahab did not follow God's laws. He worshipped statues instead of God, and Ahab was always doing wrong things. And this made God sad and angry. And those things go together, not worshiping God and doing wrong things. Here is what happened. Here's a picture of King Ahab, and somebody's standing in front of him, and the person standing in front of him doesn't look like he's pointing his finger at him, isn't he? When do you point your finger at somebody? You point your finger at them if they're not doing something too good. Well, he was pointing his finger, and he meant it. The person that was doing that was a man named Elijah. When God saw what Ahab was doing, God chose a prophet named Elijah to do an important job. God told Elijah to go talk to King Ahab. Elijah had to remind King Ahab about the differences between right and wrong. That's an important job. And it was one that Elijah did very well. Because Elijah listened to God, and they talked together. And Elijah understood. God let him understand the things that were good and the things that weren't good. God made him, just like Solomon, wise. Because wisdom is knowing the difference between right and wrong and doing right. So he and King Ahab were going to butt their heads together sometimes. They were going to be going in opposite directions all the time. And there were going to be some pretty big arguments between them. And we're going to come back and hear a little bit more about that tomorrow. All right? Meantime, one of the things we know to do is right is to take care of ourselves. And that means getting enough sleep, so it's about time for bed. Involves other things too. I hope you brushed your teeth and washed your face before going to bed, right? And I hope you have a good night's sleep. And it'll be a good day tomorrow, I can tell. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.